I'm George, the fearless boater going down the North Saskatchewan River.
Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is George Schlacek.
The one and only.
A few weeks ago, probably a month ago, I built a carrier for my boat and my bicycle. So the idea is that I can haul my boat. It's an inflatable boat, not a pack raft. It's like a cheap one. I can haul it on the bicycle and then I can launch it on the river and pack my bicycle onto that boat. So basically I can go wherever I want on the river with my bicycle, then float down the river or whatever, stop at another boat launch, pack the boat on my bike, and then ride the bicycle home. That's the idea. So here I am. It's a beautiful Saturday morning. I'm gonna pack this thing onto my bike now. We'll see what it's gonna be like. See, I'll show you. This is what it is. The boat's gonna go between there. I'll show you in a minute how that's gonna work. The first little problem I had to figure out here is how to put this Velcro strap to hold the carrier to the bicycle. But I was under the impression I was gonna have one strap here, one strap there. However, they're all too long for this, so I decided on using one strap going right across. So I managed to pack it all on my bike. It was a bit of an ordeal, to tell you the truth, but I figure that's because I've never done it before, and I'll show you what I did. See, there's the boat. It's almost surrounding my seat. I don't know how comfortable this will be riding, but I figure it's far enough apart there to ride this thing comfortably. It is held onto the rack only by the Velcro straps. The paddles are sticking out the back. Got my handlebar bag as usual. See, this is what my rig looks like. A little bit ridiculous, I know. So let's head down to the river.
Captain George, the fearless boater, the end, going down the North Saskatchewan River.
There you go, made it here good on the bike. But yeah, it looks just like when I left house. There you go, awesome. Boy, is the sun ever strong here. Other than that, I went through some pretty rough spots and nothing fell off, so it's pretty good. And it rides comfortably. Now, the big question, how is it gonna be on the water? In my last video, or one of my last videos, somebody asked me, what kind of pump do you need for this boat? Well, when you go to the store, Canadian Tires like that, I imagine every other store that sells these probably the same way. The pumps are right where the boats are. This one's 20 bucks. It's called Best Way Air Step. That's it.
Captain George, the fearless boater, going down the North Saskatchewan River.
Folks, the boat's there, it's complete. Now I gotta focus on getting it into the water and getting the bike on there, and I don't know how I'm gonna capture this. And I'm standing in mud, so it's hard to get in and out of this. Look at this. Yeah, this is what I'm dealing with. That's okay. Yeah, that's good. I'll do the other side.
Captain George, the fearless boater, the end, going down the North Saskatchewan River.
Hey, so far I consider this a success. The bike is on there, but it's not secured yet. But I think, like, I'm just happy right now that it's not floating away on me yet. So this is easier than I thought so far. Gotta get the bungees on so it stays on there securely, and then hop in and paddle. Hey! So basically 2 bungees is all I'm gonna go with for securing the bike. As you can see here, the river is kind of calm. Water level is still high, but nothing's gonna happen to this. Now the challenge is, because this thing is wedged between the sand and a rock, to get it floating, get it out of there without scratching the vinyl. It works, yay! Thank you. So yeah, I'm on the water and it went surprisingly easy. I didn't even get any mud in here. My butt's a little wet, but it's so peaceful. Yay! So I have one regret. I didn't bring the Mavis, my drone. I was thinking, you know, with the river being high water and stuff, and me being new at this, I didn't want to focus on too many things all at the same time. And I guess maybe in hindsight I should have brought it, but on the other hand, maybe it was a good decision, because this is not the last boat trip I'm gonna take. So, you know, the next time I'll just take it. But the weather today turned out to be so nice. It was a little bit windy on the trail when I got down here, but now it's so perfect. That's probably because we're in the valley, but amazing. Just have to keep an eye out for where I'm going, and really don't have to do anything. Just sit on the water for a while. Even got my life jacket on, you see, and I got my brand new water bottle. Where's that? Didn't drown it or anything. No. So yeah, I'm all equipped. Pretty awesome. Whew. Yeah, I put a little bit of carbonated water in there.
Captain George, the fearless boater, going down the North Saskatchewan River. Captain George, the fearless boater, going down the North Saskatchewan River.
George, the fearless.
Doesn't get any better than this. Just sitting back, watching the shore move by me. I told you I got a life jacket on. My friend Sherry donated one to us, so that's gonna be mine. And then the one that I bought at the Walmart, it's gonna be Barbara's, because every once in a while we're gonna go and take this on a trip with the car where we don't have to haul the bike. Well, then this boat is perfectly good for 2 people, and we can float around on a lake or something. So, like, if you don't have one of those yet, I would highly recommend it, because if you're on a budget and you want to go boating, man, it's affordable. It's affordable, really. Now I'm going slowly toward an island that I like, where I like to launch my drone from sometime, and it's in bloom, like the trees over there. All right, there we go. See, this is what we're looking at. Little island over there.
Going down the North Saskatchewan River.
Yeah, my bike's got a little dirty. there. See the tire? Well, it was already dirty to begin with, so it's not a big deal really. Now we're closer to the island. It almost looks like it eroded a little bit since we had this high water. Yeah, there's a tree in the water over there. Can you see that? There you see some high-rise apartment buildings. Now we're doing a 180. I'm still far enough from the shore for me not to worry about it. Yeah, I'm passing the island. I'm not sure what that was. Could have been a beaver or a sea monster. Yeah, I'm sure there's beavers living on the island. See, I haven't been able to go to this island because, number one, the water was high, but even before that, they are rebuilding the trail up there, so it's blocked off more than it was before. I don't know if you remember that. I showed you in another video how this trail up there was under construction. Well, thanks to this boat, I would have no problem getting to this island today. But there's no need, I didn't bring the drone, like, what the hell? Isn't that beautiful with the reflection? Wow. Like, that is kind of exciting here.
Captain George, the fearless boater.
Yeah, and I'm past the bridge. There's highway traffic up there. So I can definitely say that this $89 Canadian Tire rubber boat, it was probably the best investment that I made this summer so far, and I bought it before the summer actually because it wasn't special and because the river was low and I wanted to try this out. It took me all the way from April or whenever I did this first to now we're in July, to actually pull this off, to put my bike on here. But the bike is on and I'm happy with it. Now the one thing that remains to be seen is how I'm going to be able to pull this out of the water. But having launched it over there, what could possibly go wrong? It was easy. Got a new invention here. See, if I just want to float without using the oars at all, my Velcro strap is holding them above the water. Yeah, I was just gonna say, there's so much potential for this now. I could take the bike, go to a launch point around here, then float all the way to Fort Saskatchewan, that's the next town down the river, and then ride the bike back. Or I could ride the bike all the way to Devon, which is where the Edmonton airport is, where I would have to be really careful with the drone. But then I could launch the boat and float all the way here. That would be like a day trip. So if you ever watched a video on serious bike rafting, have you ever seen something like this? Something this perfect? I know this sounds like I'm bragging here, but think about it. I've seen a lot of videos where the guy had to take his wheels off and find a different way to strap it almost every single time. Well, with this little platform, I have something that lets me transport an inexpensive boat that is relatively big and heavy for what it is, anywhere on my bicycle, and then I can put it on the boat without having to take any parts off it. Now that to me is worth so much. My bike's a big frame one, so I'm happy.
Captain George, the fearless boater. The end. Going down the North Saskatchewan.
When you look at that bridge, that footbridge that's coming up, still a distance away, but that is where my getting off point is, right after. So I don't want to miss that.
Captain George, the fearless boater. The end. Going down the North Saskatchewan River.
Captain George, the fearless.
I don't have the drone today, so this is how I can do it. Coming in fast there now. Might have to focus on that. See where those rocks are? This is where I gotta get. Oh, turning around again.
Down the North Saskatchewan River.
Hi there. Say hello to YouTube.
Oh, YouTube! How are you doing, YouTube?
Well, this is the first time I try this out. So I built this plywood thing.
That's cool.
This is an $89 raft from Canadian Tire.
Ah.
And I can go anywhere with it now. I'm out of the boat, so this trip was actually successful. Now I'll show you something. My handlebar grip was in the water the whole time, but it didn't matter. Take another look at this rig. Homemade, yay! A little windy here. Well, I hope you enjoyed my little boat trip, and if you did, give this video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so yet. Thank you. I enjoyed making this thing. If you want to see how I did it, you might want to check out one of those videos on the screen, because I have step-by-step process all captured on video. And if you really like this kind of stuff,